welcome to Lady Cadence Island and the 5th day of February on my month. So I have got full Orchid Town in spring going on my island, and that is my goal, to keep it this way because of gift bushes, which I want to keep on this beautiful island since you can't put them on other islands. But the whole point of this island and my Orchid Town is a destination island just for a fun day, or you can stay there for a few days or a week. But as you come into the entrance, you are welcomed into the Orchid Island Welcome Center and gift shop, so you can go in there and see all the things and attractions there are to do. And from here you can either choose to go right down this pathway and up to the other items there, or you could go to the left and go and visit the garden area over on the left. And we've got a cute little wedding couple here riding down the road, so they're maybe having their honeymoon here and just got in. But you've got beautiful garden pathways here all the way around. And then of course this leads you into the pretty little dining areas. There's a tea room and cafe, outdoor eating, indoor eating, as well as a little tower here, lookout tower across the water. And then in the inside of this section here is the market square. And of course, again, pathways through all the gardens and flowers, greenhouses, flower shop, and I'm pretending that the orangery is a butterfly house, so that would be a pretty thing to do. You can go up the hill here and enjoy the pavilion. We've got some people painting up there, and I've made use of all those beautiful pink blossom trees right now, so I've got lots of those spread all around. So I'm pretending if you go through your orangery or your little butterfly house, you can go up through the pathway up into libraries, opera house, outdoor theater, all the museums, science, history, art museums, all in this area over here, plus salon and beauty shops and lots of little boutiques and art shops all back in this section. So this is all kind of like your shopping section. I've got another of these steps from this month's set here, as well as cute little couple with their balloon. I like them because they're worth 95 flowers, so it's a good one to have around. I've got them in a couple places on the island. But this is all of the back. Now you also notice I've kind of interspersed the higher flower count tiles with the lower. The thing with the lower flower count tiles is it does allow shadows to fall over them, whereas the higher flower count does not. So that's something to remember when you're placing those tiles. And I do like to switch around or alternate the brick path with a stone path. I just feel like it looks nice. But another thing to consider is some of these items that have characters on them with a brick tile. A lot of them cannot be in pathways that turn, so they have to be on a straight path. I also made a little fountain feature out of this with the flowers around it. Those are of course the soiree flowers and the yellow ones. When you put them together, they combine to make all kinds of beautiful arrangements. So if you go back through the pathway here, through the flower shop area, you can go to this pathway. You've got more dining options. I combined my chapel with the restaurant here, and it looks like one big building because I just put it off to the side there. Because I don't want to use it as a wedding chapel, but it's really cute as just a nice restaurant here, a little romantic restaurant. You've got that right near the bakery. We've got the jazz club and the cinema going on here. And then in the back, I'm pretending this is just a big pool, fun area. There's probably an arcade in back of some of those buildings, more dining options, and just a fun area for the whole family to enjoy, as well as an outdoor playground for the kiddos. And that leads you right up into this little ice cream truck area on the side of Orchid. And that takes you down into this beautification from a previous memoirs, which is the water park. Now, I like to keep this. I actually earned memoirs last time, but I just didn't care for the beautifications. However, I did appreciate all the Starbuckses and the gold and the other rewards you get. So if you go up this pathway here to the back, now you're in the next section of Orchid, which is a whole nother garden area in the back of the island with lots of pathways leading you all throughout the garden area of the island. I've got a cute candy shop here, croquet, just more flowering pathways up into the vineyard and winery here. got wine tasting and all of your plants and garden area in the back of that section that's gated off there. And then of course over here, even more greenhouses, even more flowers, even more areas to walk through and enjoy just the beautiful plants that are all blooming here. Now if you'll notice, I have a ton of gift bushes here, and I have specifically thought through high flower count items surrounding them, as well as on other islands, so I can make use of the space, since these don't give you any flower value, but they are gorgeous. So I've got tons of different gift flowers here that I am featuring on my island. And then over here we've got our townhouses. These are for the people who live and work on Orchid. So the back part of my island is specifically for those who actually live on Orchid and not the tourist area. Got a fun little tree house back here, a couple of them, and a cookout going on. And then we've got our stables and the windmill back here, and our animals. And that leads you right up into the water area, little kind of lake that flows in through from the channel in the back of the island. And because we do have lots of people here, we've got a firehouse and a hospital. I actually put my market behind the hospital just to make it look like it's an extended part of that building, because you got to keep your people safe and healthy. And some more housing up here, stilt house on the water, and all those fun little boats on the water as well. I love the new gazebo from this month's set. It's so cute, and I have to say, it looks like these guys rowing their boat are really trying to get her attention, but she's not having any of it because she's too focused on her book right now. And of course the Talbot house is going to be the primary focal point of Orchid, because they're the main caretakers of the island and the ones in charge. So they've got a beautiful home here with just a fun landscaped area, again making use of some gift bushes as well as these soiree plants. And you'll notice the soiree plants work perfectly with the gazebo. They actually attach nicely to it and go really well. They've got another garden house over here and another rotunda here where you can look out over the beautiful view. Perfect spot for a picnic. They've even got some hot springs over here and a turtle pond. There's a shed and a wishing well. I love this marvelous item with the girl swinging on the tree. And then of course back down again to the vegetable gardens, the vineyard, and the hops plants all here growing. And that takes you right back down again through the pathway to this section of the island that you can enjoy all the gorgeous flowers and walk throughout here. So that's the back of Orchid Island. It is my kind of more residential and agricultural area of the island. The front is definitely the tourist area of the island, but you can also, from the front of the island, take the bridge over and go to this part, and this is also a tourist area. Tons of dining and shopping over here, and the little Venice-inspired theme going on. And then of course we've got our estate back here, and I'm pretending it's as like a grand hotel where you could stay or have special events. And right now they've got a ball going on in the back here, so you can have events here, weddings, or other just special events, or just stay for the weekend if you want on Orchid Island. So definitely a getaway island, and they're featuring all the flags from different countries here to make it a international feel. So that is my Orchid Island, all in bloom for spring. Absolutely love the pink and purple flowering trees. And as I told you in the last video, I've replaced lots of low count items with these gorgeous trees because they're worth 600 flowers each. I have a bunch over on Snowdrop as well, saving up for Marigold to open for me. And I think I've got all that I want for this island right now, so the rest will go over there. I'll also be saving up for beautiful trees from next month's set to incorporate, so stay posted for that. But I believe I'm going to be keeping Orchid like this for a while because I do love just the gorgeous, gorgeous flowers everywhere, and keeping it very springy for as long as possible. So thanks so much for visiting Orchid Island with me. Please stay tuned because I've got another video coming out with just exactly how I was able to save the space I did and increase by a ton of flower count, but also just tips on when and how to level up when you get that many flowers at one time. So thanks so much for watching. Stay posted as I continue to change and grow my Orchid Island. We'll see you next time.